Fire Emblem. Engage.
Fun, fun, fun for all to see. Gonna sing, 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 and go shopping. Can't wait to see all the folks out there and dance and shake my hair, hair, hair.
Hello, Princess Tamara. Sounds like you're having fun.
What tipped you off? I'm actually headed into town.
All by yourself? No guards or escorts?
Yeah, going incognito. You know, you're more than welcome to come with.
Thank you, but I'll pass. I was about to start my daily training regimen.
Aw, that's a shame. Would have been fun to hang with Princey D, but he's busy training his body.
I don't mean to meddle in the affairs of other royals, but if you have time to sing and dance your way through town, you should have time for training.
I don't see those things as mutually exclusive. Besides, spending time with real people, it makes me a better princess. Just like training makes you a better prince. See where I'm coming from?
I don't think I do. I train to grow stronger so I can better protect my people.
Then we're one and the same. I hang out with folks in town so I can protect them. After all, can't keep someone safe if you don't know who they are.
I see. That's an interesting perspective. I'll have to think that one over while I train. Having fun again, Princess Tamara?
Yep, tons. Let me guess, you were training?
Not today. I'd actually like to join you on your walk through town. I might learn a few things.
Ooh, you're going to hang out with me today? Sweet! Come on then. This looks like a perfect spot for us to kick things off.
Here, in this public place? What are we kicking off exactly?
Today's the day I sing for everyone. Come on, Prince Diamant. Now join the fun!
Me? No, I don't. That's not what I...
Oh, wow, would you look at that? Who knew the big tough prince was a scaredy cat?
I am the Crown Prince of Brodia. I am not a scaredy cat. Let me just... Oh, Brodia, a land of strength and might. Evil men aren't allowed there. Oh no, now everyone is staring at me. Princess Tamara, what do I do now?
Just keep singing, you goofball!
That was much, much more difficult than my usual combat training.
Good. So, what did you think of doing things my way for a change?
This is how you interact with your queendom? And you do this all the time. I will admit, it was nice to feel challenged. Like a breath of fresh air. That said, I'm probably not cut out for your brand of leadership. I feel better suited to serving through physical strength and combat.
Makes sense. To each their own and all that.
Thanks for letting me join you, Princess Tamara. I had fun today.
I had a good time too. We both got our own styles, but we make a pretty good team. Prince Diamant, mind if I tag along during your training today?
I wouldn't mind, but I'll warn you, my training can get pretty intense.
Hey, I can do more than just sing, you know. You'll see. This girl's got stamina.
Oh yeah? If that's the case, let's get started. Okay, halfway done. Let's take a breather.
You weren't kidding about this being tough. I talked a big game, but I'm feeling pretty burnt out.
I'm amazed you've kept up this whole time. Most people bow out much earlier. With that kind of stamina, imagine what a stricter training regimen could do for you.
Thanks, but I'm gonna keep doing things my way, if it's all the same to you. Whew. Okay. Hey, between you and me, do you think peace is really possible?
That's a big question, and one I often worry about myself. Ultimately, as leaders, I think it's our duty to believe that peace is possible. If we won't fight to secure that kind of future for our people, who will?
You're right. The future isn't certain, but that's all the more reason for us to try. I gotta say, talking with you has given me hope that good things lie ahead.
I'm glad. We're both heirs to our respective thrones. If you ever need to talk, I'm here.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
All right, break's over. Time to resume training. Think you can keep going?
You know what? I just had a great idea! How about we sing the rest of the way? Could be a fun challenge.
Sounds fun. But, you go first.
Thanks for asking me to be your training partner today, Diamant. It means a lot.
Of course. We are brothers after all. A bit of roughhousing is expected of us.
I can't offer an even match. My skills pale in comparison to yours. But I'll learn what I can.
We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. Constant self-deprecation counts as the latter.
It's not self-deprecation, it's the truth. How am I supposed to win against the Prince of Brodia?
You are a Prince of Brodia, Alchrist.
Yes, I am a Brodian prince, but I'm not the Brodian prince. I'm not you, Diamant.
That's an awful way to think about it. Is that how you talk when I'm not around? You can't bring that lack of confidence to the battlefield. Enemies much stronger than you will be waiting out there. Don't offer them your weakness.
Yes, Diamant. I understand.
We need to get you in the right mindset for battle. Let's focus on your strengths. You're a skilled archer, right?
People say that, sure, but I'm actually not very good.
Stop. That's your lack of confidence talking. Did you hear what I said about weakness?
Do you have any weaknesses, Diamant?
Good question. What do you think?
I can't spot a single one. You're flawless.
Well, you certainly won't find any if we don't start training. Let's build Brodia a better future.
Yes, Diamant. For Brodia's future, I'll do the best I can.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill, Alchrist. Do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamant... He's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it. Bullseye! That's good. I'll do 50 more just like that.
You really are skilled with the bow, you know that?
Diamant, how long have you been watching?
Long enough to see that archery is definitely one of your strengths.
Thank you. But there's still plenty of room for improvement. I need to train more. I want to grow stronger.
There it is. That's the right attitude. I knew my little brother had it in him.
Diamant, may I challenge you to an archery contest? If you have the time.
That sounds like my kind of fun. What's the challenge? Most bullseyes out of 10 wins?
That sounds good to me. Let's begin.
Alchrist, I'm shocked. I knew you were a skilled archer, but...
What are you talking about? You scored 9 over my miserable 8. I've been defeated. Heaping praise on your brother after soundly defeating him at his own contest? What a bully.
I'm not going to let my baby brother win. If you want to beat me, you have to beat me.
I should have expected nothing less from the Crown Prince of Brodia. I wish you knew how reassuring it is to have an older brother like you, Diamant. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky to have you as a brother too, Alchrist. No other challenger has ever been as skilled and polite as you, archer or otherwise.
I'll just have to train more and grow stronger. When I'm ready, I'll come looking for a rematch.
You're on. But be warned, my own training won't slow down. I'll be stronger as well.
I have no doubt that you will, Diamant. I'm behind you for now, but I will catch up. No, better than that. I'll surpass you, and whatever else happens, I will always protect you.
What was that last bit, Alchrist?
Just talking to myself. Don't worry.
Diamant, is there anything that's troubling you right now?
Lady Vale? Why the sudden concern?
I did something awful to you. I want to atone for what I've done, if I can.
You mean my father? You don't need to atone for that. You weren't yourself then.
Still, I want to make things right.
I see. If I were in your position, I would be offering the same sort of gesture. I have to be honest. Nothing is troubling me at the moment. Though I wonder, would you be interested in working with me to help other people?
Other people?
As the Crown Prince of Brodia, easing the minds of the people in my kingdom is my job. If you help me alleviate their burdens, I would consider that a great service. What do you say, Lady Vale?
I say yes. I like the sound of that very much. How strange. We walked around town all day long and couldn't find anyone who needed our help.
I'm surprised too. Not a single person was distressed or in need of assistance. I suppose that's an odd thing to be upset about. We should be glad. I'm grateful that today was a good day for my people.
Yes. But that won't help me make up for what I did to you.
Well, not today, no. But how about this? Someday, something will trouble me. When that day comes, promise you'll help me solve it. Will that suffice, Lady Vale?
Yes, it will. Thank you, Diamant. Hello, Diamant. Tell me, is anything troubling you today?
Normally I would give you the same not today reply. But not this time. Something is troubling me.
Really? I will solve it, I promise. Just tell me what it is.
We went through town before to try and find people who needed help, remember?
Of course. We didn't find anyone, though. Not a single person.
Yes, well, I spoke with a guard who told me the townsfolk actually have a lot of problems.
But why didn't they tell us?
Everyone knows that I'm the Crown Prince, so they're afraid to approach me or speak with me.
Oh, I see.
I must find a way to let my people know that I need to hear from them. I'm just not sure how to do that.
Oh, that's easy. I know exactly what to do.
If you have an idea, I'm all ears.
Well, there's a type of food I really love. It's delicious and very exciting to eat. So, I could prepare the food, and you could host a banquet. It would be our treat to everyone.
Ah, I see. If we host an informal dinner for the town, then people might not find me so intimidating.
Exactly. Food is the perfect way to win people's hearts. I'll begin preparations immediately.
This is bad. We have to do something.
I've ruined the banquet. I'm sorry, Diamant.
I had no idea your favorite dishes were all so incredibly, dangerously spicy. We can't serve this to the townsfolk. Can we?
I don't know. I love super spicy food. I just assumed everyone else would love it too. I'm so sorry.
You did nothing wrong, Lady Vale. It's my fault for not asking about the menu before now.
I wanted to help, but all I did was make more trouble for you. I really thought we could make everyone smile.
Make everyone smile. That's it. I've got it.
You do?
We'll turn this dinner into a spicy food eating contest. That's guaranteed to liven things up.
A contest to see who has the toughest mouth? That will help you connect with people?
As opposed to a quiet meal? In Brodia? Yes. I'll be laughing and cheering right beside them.
That's wonderful. I get to help you, and you get to help your people with spicy food.
Today's going to be a good day, Lady Vale.
Just so you know, I will probably win the contest.
I won't be easy to beat. That, I promise you.
We'll find out soon enough. Everyone's on their way. The heat is on.
Prince Diamant, I must see your skill. Let us duel.
A duel? Sounds like fun. I don't believe we've had a proper sparring match yet, have we?
You are easy to convince. Good.
You like to train, right? I have a pretty rigorous routine myself. I just got done sprinting up and over 3 local mountains. A duel sounds like a nice cooldown.
Mountains? 3 mountains?
All right, Kagetsu. Give me everything you've got.
I cannot.
What? Why?
Much as I long to challenge you, it would not do to face you in this state. It would not be satisfying to win merely because you are tired.
So you won't challenge me unless I'm fresh out of bed? A win is a win, so let's duel.
No, I cannot allow it. I have been raised to prize honor above victory. That is my homeland's way. Win or lose, it is essential to uphold standards of dignity and fairness. We must be like cherry blossoms, blooming only at appropriate times.
Ah, I see. That is an admirable philosophy. Let's consider our duel postponed.
Thank you. I know it was I who extended this invitation. I appreciate your understanding.
I'll make sure I'm rested and at full strength next time. I won't hold anything back.
Excellent. I look forward to this fine contest. We are well matched, Prince Diamant. Your strength is beyond my expectations.
You're not so bad yourself, Kagetsu. You'll have to keep giving this duel everything you've got. I certainly will. So, do you want to keep going?
I have fought with all my strength. I am content to leave it here and not push us to exhaustion.
Same here. You're quite an opponent.
I realize you put much of your valuable time toward this. Thank you.
It was fun. We'll have a rematch soon, right?
Would you like to?
We can't just let this end in a draw, can we? I'll warn you. Our next battle is going to end very differently. I'll lay my honor as a crown prince on the line and fight until you're begging for mercy.
You speak boldly. But I swear by my blade that I shall have victory.
Your blade is rather impressive. I can tell you sharpen it often.
Our swords reflect our souls. I tend to mine each and every day. Yours is majestic and powerful as well.
Ah, well. Brodian culture prioritizes strength, so I make sure my sword is a symbol of that. And just like you, I consider it to be more than a simple weapon.
It is interesting. Our cultures are far apart, and yet this perception of weapons unites us.
It's amazing how well you get to know a person once you start crossing swords with them.
Knowledge beyond words. I look forward to our next contest.
Another draw. I can't believe it.
Nor I. You are much stronger than before. I was certain I would win this time.
Same here. You put in some real work after our last duel, didn't you?
A strong opponent provides much motivation to grow. Thank you, Prince Diamant.
Is that why you challenged me to begin with? To grow stronger?
That is part of my reason, but only part. My true interest is in learning about the world.
How do you mean?
Custom, ideology, philosophy. There are many differences in other cultures I do not yet grasp, but there are many similarities as well, such as our views with regard to swords. I believe, as you do, that crossing swords can teach us more of one another than mere words. That is why I wander, in search of strong and interesting opponents.
Ah, so that was your goal. I'm a bit jealous, to be honest. My position often prevents me from traveling on my own terms.
Perhaps you could experience travel through me. I would be glad to share stories.
I'd like that. I do enjoy a good adventure story. Pardon me.
No need to apologize. Our duel has worked you up to hunger. Here, have some onigiri. It is made with rice, delicious and refreshing.
Huh. Odd shape, but food is food. It's so sour.
There are plums inside, dried and salted. Does it not soothe your tired body?
It definitely has a kick out of the gate. I could get used to these.
Perhaps this could be another frontier for us to explore together, Prince Diamant.
Like a meal exchange. Sounds fun. Let's put down our swords and load up some plates.
There you are, Diamant. I thought I might find you here.
Citrine, I don't remember telling anyone where I was going to be training.
Well, I know this is your preferred escape when something is bothering you.
Can't hide from you. Guess I haven't changed much since I was a kid.
We used to play in these castle gardens all the time, remember? I would try to play princess, but you always turned it into a game of tag.
Of course. Tag makes for good training. So, is this about that letter from the nobles?
Indeed. They're eager for a response. I've been sent here to ask you directly about your stance on future military campaigns. These nobles are acquaintances of my family. As a noble myself, I can't ignore their demands. Diamant, don't send me back empty-handed. I don't have the energy for tag anymore.
War is profitable. The nobility is expecting to line their pockets for years to come. I, on the other hand, do not intend to wage any wars during my reign as king.
I'm so glad to hear that. The nobles won't like it. You can leave them to me.
Sorry to make you the messenger.
It's fine. I'll take this over the diplomatic battles you must survive in the royal court any day.
Citrine, thanks again for giving the nobles my answer. It's been nice to have that off my back. Sorry if it was a hassle.
There is no need for royalty to apologize to a simple retainer, Prince Diamant.
Prince Diamant? You never call me that. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Please excuse me, my prince. I have an errand I must attend to.
Hold it. Tell me what's going on.
Please, Diamant. I'm in a very awkward position.
What do you mean?
It's dangerous for me to be seen speaking so casually with the heir to Brodia's throne.
We're cousins. We've known each other our whole lives. Where is this coming from?
The nobles did not care for your response. I must be cautious in my exchanges with you. Rumors are quickly spreading that my family has been colluding with Brodia's future king.
I see. I placed more of a burden on you than I ever could have imagined, Citrine.
It's quite all right, Prince Diamant.
I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me. I'm going to clear this up, right now.
No, you'll only complicate things further.
I have no choice. I've been robbed of my cousin, and I have to get her back.
Oh. Very well. I surrender. I'll resume our usual casual banter. Like making you promise not to kick down any doors.
That's more like it. And don't worry.
Don't worry is not a promise, Diamant. I need to hear you say it. Do not make things worse.
I promise. Trust your cousin, okay?
What am I going to do? Does Diamant even understand how a future king should behave?
I heard my name. Did you need me for something, Citrine?
Oh, no, I was just talking to myself. Do you need me for something?
I just came by to let you know that I sent the nobles a letter.
You did what? Why? You promised you wouldn't make things worse.
Don't panic. I didn't mention you at all. I made it clear that I won't wage any wars, but will prioritize a prosperous future for Brodia.
Oh,
That should put a stop to the rumors, right? No more whispers of collusion?
yes, I believe that will do it. I'm sorry you had to resolve this, Diamant.
No, I should have sent a reply myself. I'm sorry that I passed my duty on to you.
And I should have been more direct. It was my attempted sweet-talking that led to the rumors. I hope things settle down soon. I miss dancing my cares away, and it's starting to feel like I'll never attend another formal ball.
That depends on how well I do my job.
You mean how well we do our jobs?
You're right. We'll need everyone to work together to bring peace to Brodia. I hope you'll keep pushing me forward, Citrine.
Of course I will. We are close cousins, after all. Practically siblings.
Yes, it has felt that way. I hope that never changes.
Diamant, would you like to play a game of tag? Just like we used to?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather play Princess?
No, I'm in a rare mood for tag. And this time, you're it.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes, wars, trade stuff, more wars. Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and be friends?
History does tend to be a chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry, you have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really, really? A vow from the Crown Prince of Brodia is good enough for me.
I mean it. Rest easy, okay?
I will. But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
Hello, Fram. Did you forget the history book today? Or did you already finish it?
I quit studying history.
You quit? What happened? I thought you were finally having fun with it.
Prince Diamant, you said you wanted to bring peace to the world. But is that really true?
Of course it is. I would never lie about that.
Then why does Brodia keep attacking Illusia?
Well...
I read the histories of both kingdoms. There are helpless citizens in Illusia that fear Brodia. When you talk about ending war, do you really mean conquering Illusia? Is that peace? The more I read in that history book, the less I understood the world. It was scary. That's why I put it down. I'm done. I quit.
Brodia is a kingdom of warriors. It does have a regrettable history of seizing territory by force, and it is true that some people in Illusia have been hurt by, and have grown to hate, Brodia. That's an undeniable part of my kingdom's past. But I won't let it be part of our future. It may not be easy, but I mean what I say. There will be change.
In your own kingdom, you mean?
Yes, Please, believe me.
I don't know. You skipped right over the bad parts of Brodia's history last time.
I didn't mean to hide any of that from you. But I suppose I have a guilty conscience about these things. I understand why you'd be upset with me.
No. I'm not upset. I don't know. I'm really letting this get to me, huh? History is so heavy.
I'm surprised to see you staring at that history book again, Fram. I thought you quit.
Well, I want to apologize, Prince Diamant. You plan on stopping your kingdom's wars, no matter how hard that might be, right? I spent some time thinking about that and realized something important. I shouldn't let history scare me into quitting. In fact, that's a good reason to read more. Now I'm looking through this history book for ways to end conflict and warfare.
Fram, that's really great. Thank you.
Well, I haven't found any good ideas yet.
That's okay. Even if you don't find any ideas, what matters is that you chose to act.
Yeah, we can't change the past. But we can change the present and aim for a better future.
I certainly intend for my mark on history to be a bright one.
Is that a promise?
It is. I promise, Fram.
Good. Then I'm going to keep educating myself and do everything I can to help.
If that's the case, I'll help you with your studies.
You? Help with my studies? No way! You're a crown prince. I know you're too busy to waste time on my Vander homework.
Not at all. Plus, despite what you might assume, I've always been a pretty good student.
With you, pretty good probably means super impossibly perfect.
Let's call it good enough. I'm sure Vander will approve of a partner to keep you focused. Shall we hit the books as a team and map out our path to peace?
Oh, okay. You talked me into it. Thank you, Diamant. My future's looking brighter already. I'll become a wise steward. And name-drop the King of Brodia as my former study buddy.
All right, that's 10 of you. Who's next?
Very impressive, Saphir.
Prince Diamant. Didn't realize you were watching.
Checking in on our soldiers is part of my job.
Don't worry about me. I'm in prime condition. Built for battle. Ready anytime.
I've seen enough to know that's not talk. I'm sure you can handle just about anything. Like, say, a sudden sparring match. Got time for a quick round?
Sir, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, sure you could. Don't tell me you're not up for it.
I have a long way to go before I'll feel ready to take you on. When I'm truly satisfied, it'd be a privilege to spar with you.
I see. And when do you think that will be?
When I finally get past my hatred.
What do you mean?
The war with Elusia has been too bloody. I haven't been able to wipe away the stain on my memory. I want to put it behind me, but I need to be stronger than I am right now to do it.
I see. Sorry, Saphir. I didn't mean to dredge up painful memories like that.
Not at all. I'm honored by your invitation, and sorry to decline it.
Saphir! Any chance I can talk you into that sparring match today?
My stance hasn't changed, Prince Diamant. I don't feel ready.
Even if you don't think you're ready, I'd still like to test your current skills.
If you insist, it'd be rude to turn you away. But if I win, will you hear me out on something?
If you'd rather just chat, we don't need to spar.
I don't want to discuss this unless I win. It wouldn't feel right.
Interesting. It's a deal then. You actually beat me. I knew you were strong, but I clearly underestimated you. All right, a deal is a deal. What did you want to talk about?
Right. Okay. When I was a child, Elusia attacked and destroyed my home village. I survived basically by luck. My parents, my friends, they were all killed. There's nothing I could do. I was powerless. That feeling haunts me to this day. It makes me want to scream and tear my heart out.
I felt a similar kind of pain myself.
That pain is why I train the way I do. Only strength can free me from it.
It's royals like me who declare wars, but the citizens and soldiers are the ones who suffer. Your training may keep innocent Brodians safe someday. That's the greater meaning behind it.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. It does feel good to get that off my chest. I'm going to overcome this weakness, no matter what it takes. Prince Diamant, did you need something from me?
I noticed some hesitation in your last few training sessions.
I know more strength is what I need, but at the same time, I'm starting to scare myself. I'm worried about becoming someone who only exists to hurt people.
Wars leave scars that last forever. They hurt everyone involved on all sides of any conflict. I often feel lost, just like you. But I always come back to two things. One, I can't run away. Two, I don't fight to win. I fight to end the fighting. As soldiers, that's all we can do.
I don't know if I have that in me.
I'm so sorry, but we have to. That's the only way to change a world driven by conflict.
I'll do my best. With your help, Prince Diamant, maybe I can find a way to do as you ask.
That's precisely why we train together. To grow stronger in our bodies and our bonds. After all this talk of fighting, do you feel up to another sparring match?
That's all we can do, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
Okay, but no holding back this time.
You think I was holding back? I never hold back.
Whatever you say. In that case, though, you better dig deep.
Now I'm fired up. Bring it on, soldier. Anything to report?
Oh, Prince Diamant. No news here. It's a quiet night.
I see.
Standing guard like this reminds me of the other day.
Which day?
The day of that snowstorm. I was guarding the Elugia border through most of it.
Right. That storm was awful.
It was snowing so heavily. I worried that I wouldn't be able to find you.
So did I.
Huh?
I feared I might lose a trusted retainer to the cold. I almost worried myself sick. When I finally arrived and saw you were still standing strong, I breathed such a sigh of relief.
Oh. Well, let's not get carried away. But thank you for your concern, Prince Diamant.
Dawn should break any minute. I'll relieve you a bit early. Go get some sleep, okay?
Understood.
Good work tonight. Oh, and I'm excited to read your new chapters. Will they be ready soon?
Yes, without delay.
I can't stop. Oh, my sides.
Prince Diamant, are you okay?
Am I okay? You almost killed me. Your writing is hazardous to my health, Jade.
It's an unexpected honor to have my storytelling threaten a crown prince's life. Which part are you on?
Chapter 19 of The Adventures of Amber, the Deliberate Dummy.
Ah, so you're at the part where Amber just won the fighting tournament.
Yes, and he returned to his hometown to celebrate his victory, but no one believed him. And then, the scene where he rides his mighty alpaca through the open fields to dry his tears.
As soon as he dismounts, his eyes finally dry, the alpaca spits right in his face. Poor Amber.
This isn't just a funny novel, Jade. This book is art. Tell me, when will the next one be ready?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. I might take a break from writing, just for a while.
Oh, really? I think I understand. Our battles are growing more intense. Not much we can do about that.
Yes, that's certainly a factor, but lately, no matter what I write, it all feels flat to me. I'm bored by my own ideas.
Ah, so you're in a bit of a slump.
Yes, I need to rest my pen for a while. I'm sorry if this news disappoints you, Prince Diamant.
No need to apologize. I'm an eager yet patient reader. Take as long as you need.
Thank you very much. If I start writing again, I'll let you know.
If anything, I'm glad to hear you'll be giving yourself a break. In the meantime, why don't I write the next book?
Huh?
Don't worry, I won't step on your work. It'll be more like a side story. I'd enjoy the challenge.
You're serious about this?
I'm always serious. I'll let you know when it's done. You just relax until then.
Yes, understood.
Jade, I finished my first draft. Care to give it a read? It's titled, The Extra Adventures of Amber, the Deliberate Dummy.
You actually wrote it? Yes, of course, Prince Diamant. I would love to read it. This is pretty funny. However...
Be honest, don't hold back.
These pages might benefit from a few more gags. If you revise this scene just a bit...
What would you change?
If I were writing it, I'd have all of the alpaca's wool explode off its body. And then, just as Amber composes himself, its wool grows back in a flash, silky and smooth. Amber tries to mount his alpaca, but its wool is so smooth that he slips. No, shoots right off. As Amber soars through the air and over the horizon, his alpaca wistfully spits at the ground.
That's perfect! Your version flows much better.
Thank you. But the larger framework of your story is quite good, Prince Diamant. I'd love to give you further notes once you have your second draft ready.
No, I'm done.
Huh? Why did you crumple your draft?
It served its purpose. Sounds like your new book is well on its way.
My new book?
Sure. Your silky smooth wool idea was superb. I trust you'll pick things up from there.
Wait, were you just trying to lift me out of my slump? By kicking off a first draft for me?
Are you suggesting that I wrote a weak draft on purpose? I'm not that clever. I gave it my best effort. My jokes just couldn't stand against those of a true artist.
Prince Diamant, you may deny that was your plan, but thank you.
All right, almost time to get back to work. Don't worry about tonight's watch, Jade. I can handle it myself.
But
You've been fighting extra hard lately. I'm sure that contributed to your slump. Get some rest. And whenever that book is ready, let me know. Nothing relaxes me like laughing at your writing.
understood. Thank you very much. As long as I'm your retainer, Prince Diamant, I vow to protect every bone in your body, especially the funny one.
Prince Diamant, check this out! I got my hands on a legendary secret potion! One whiff of this baby is supposed to make you spill your deepest, truest feelings.
Amazing! We could use this to extract plans and information from enemies. Well done, Amber.
Thanks! I'll go put it somewhere safe. I would hate for something to happen. Whoa!
Oh, there goes that bottle. You okay?
Oh, Prince Diamant, I must tell you how I feel.
Oh no, you must have caught some of the fumes from that potion.
Prince Diamant, thank you so much for letting me be your retainer. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be on an alpaca ranch. I'm so grateful to you and respect you so much. Like, really a lot. I think you're the greatest because you... Huh?
Amber?
What's up, Prince Diamant? Wait, was I just talking a bunch? My head feels fuzzy.
You don't remember. The potion worked. You were pouring your heart out just now.
Whoa, no way! What did I say?
Well, it would be embarrassing to repeat, to be honest. Let's talk about this later.
Oh, sure. Understood. I'll, talk to you later.
Hey, Amber. I'm ready to talk about that secret potion incident.
Oh, right! I can't wait to hear what I said.
So, you said you're grateful to me and you respect me. An extreme amount, apparently.
Is that all? Aw, you knew that stuff already.
True. You're not shy about that. You've gone out of your way to save me many times. But there was something else you said. Something about how, if it weren't for me, you would probably be on an alpaca ranch?
Yeah, that checks out. My family owns an alpaca ranch back home. That's all my hometown has, alpacas and cliffs. To become a big hero, I knew I'd have to leave. You opened a path for me to become that hero as your retainer. That's why I'm so grateful.
I see. Well, it's a shame that secret potion is gone, but at least it wasn't a total loss. I was a bit embarrassed in the moment, but I got to hear your deepest, truest feelings.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed too, but I'm glad I got a chance to share my appreciation. Was that it? Did I say anything else?
Now that you mention it, there was one last thing before you snapped out of it. You said you thought I was the greatest, but trailed off before explaining why. What were you going to say after that?
That's a tough one. I do think you're really great, Prince Diamant, for lots of reasons. I'm not sure what the deepest, truest reason is. Can I think about this for a while?
Please do. Amber, please don't leave me in suspense any longer. I need to know what you meant before.
You mean about the deepest, truest reason why I think you're the greatest?
Indeed.
I think I've got it. I was gonna say you're the greatest because you're like a human alpaca.
What? An alpaca?
Yeah, I've felt that about you since day one, so that has to be it.
Since day one?
It was the day of the tournament, remember? My family didn't want me to enter, but I did. I lost to Jade, but got second place. Folks back home called it the Alpaca Country Miracle.
I don't remember you quite being as thrilled at the time. Didn't you leave the arena weeping?
Yeah, I wanted to be the champion so bad. I was sobbing in a corner when you walked over and asked me to be your second retainer. You were smiling down at me so gently. That was when it hit me. This man has the soul of an alpaca.
That was what hit you?
I decided, right then and there, to stand beside you and protect you. What's up? Why the funny face?
I'm just not sure which parts of me make you think of an alpaca.
Oh, well, it's a few things. How can I explain? You're kind, you put me at ease, and I want to protect you. And you're all light and fluffy.
Did you just call me light and fluffy?
I know, high praise. Not everyone understands how strongly I admire alpacas.
So, it's a compliment.
Totally.
Huh. Okay. I'll track down another secret potion. Then I'll know if you're being honest with me.
Huh?
I'm joking. If you say you feel that strongly, I believe you. It's an honor to be held in alpaca-level regard. I'm glad you're my retainer, Amber.
Thanks, Prince Diamant. It's an honor to stand with you. That's the truth. No potion required.
Is someone there? No one? Or a ghost? Please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost.
Princess Ivy? It's okay. You're safe. I promise. Those shadows in the brush are just that. Simple shadows.
I was actually jumping at shadows? You're right. Not a ghost to be seen.
It isn't like you to misread foliage as an active threat. Is everything okay?
Please don't tell anyone about this. It cannot get out that the future ruler of Elusia was frightened by mere shrubbery, or even worse, that the Prince of Brodia had to come to her rescue.
Believe me, I understand. I won't say a word.
I am in your debt.
It seems you've been dealing with this fear for a while. Here, Princess Ivy. I'd like for you to have this.
What is it? Some kind of crystal?
It's a gem from one of Brodia's mines. It's said to bring courage to those who need it. Keep it as a good luck charm. Then you won't have anything to be afraid of.
Charity from Brodia is not going to do my royal image any favors.
Don't think of it as a tether to Brodia. This is just a simple gift from me to you. If it truly makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to keep it. I won't mind. Farewell.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I didn't know such treasures could be found in Brodia. Prince Diamant, I wanted to apologize for earlier.
What do you mean?
I failed to thank you properly, both for your discretion and for the gem you gave me. Please let me make amends by expressing my gratitude now. Thank you.
Oh, please don't worry about that. Brodia has a lot to answer for. Offering a token like that gem is the least I can do.
It's true, Brodia has invaded our lands many times. I often wonder how my people would have fared without that suffering and bloodshed.
I'm not surprised. That's why you don't owe me any gratitude. I hope you understand.
But you stepped in to help me. One person to another, in accordance with your values. That is why, in accordance with my values, I want to thank you.
I see. If that's how you truly feel, Princess Ivy, then I accept your gratitude.
It's all too easy for one individual to give a simple thank you to another. Apologies are much the same. It is when kingdoms are involved that it gets complicated.
That's true. My father was focused on our kingdom's affairs when he began expanding our territory by force. That singular focus is how things have always been done in Brodia. But that needs to change.
What do you mean?
My father is no longer here, but his influence remains. Change will take time, if there's an easier way. I haven't found it yet. I often wonder if I'm ready to be king.
I know exactly how you feel.
I apologize. I didn't mean to unload like that.
No, I understand. I'm actually relieved to hear that you have the same concerns I do. I am much more hopeful now for that future when you and I are king and queen. Prince Diamant, I have something to show you.
Is the gem in this necklace the one I gave you?
Yes. I decided to make it into something I can wear every day.
Well done. It's quite stunning.
We don't have materials like this in Elusia, but we do have skill in craftsmanship. Perhaps this is a symbol of the way forward for us. Brodian resourcefulness, Elusian talent, a path to peace and prosperity based on respect for one another's gifts.
I see.
This gift, the gem, really has made me braver. Where else could I have gotten the courage to reimagine our entire relationship?
Thank you, Princess Ivy. And I say that as a crown prince of Brodia this time.
Oh.
Convincing Brodia to change its warmongering ways will be a battle of its own. War leads to profits, which lead to wars, which lead to further profits. It's a horrible cycle. That cycle cannot continue. And I'm the only one who can stop it. This necklace is a perfect symbol of our shared goal. Both of our kingdoms intertwined. So, thank you. I promise you here and now that under my rule, Brodia will champion peace.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I will take your words to heart and share them with my people. With the two of us as role models, our kingdoms can stop fighting. We can open trade relations. Elusia's craftspeople will certainly benefit from access to Brodia's resources.
If that leads to more goods like this necklace, both kingdoms will prosper. It's a good plan.
Now we just need to bring it to fruition.
And we will. We'll make sure of that. Let's shake on it as leaders and friends. A new era of peace begins right here.
Gladly. Let this be the dawn of a new day between us.
Good morning, Prince Diamant. I see that you're an early riser like myself.
Not quite, Prince Alfred. Night owl into early bird would be more accurate.
You mean you've been up all night?
That's right. I sat down to handle a pressing task before bed. Next thing I knew, I was watching the sunrise.
What was it you were doing?
I was drafting requests for funding to send to Brodia's nobles. Our military needs support. Any loans will be used as political leverage in the future. I'm worried, but out of options.
Huh. I mean, I see. I can sympathize with your plight. Every crown prince has the same troubles, it seems, no matter what realm they rule.
I don't doubt it.
Well then, I must carry on with my morning patrol.
Would you mind if I joined you? It would be foolish of me to try to sleep now. A walk and talk with the prince of a neighboring kingdom sounds much more enjoyable.
That's kind of you. It's sad that we only get the opportunity during hard times, isn't it? But a long walk might be just the thing we need to get to know each other. Let me start with a question for you. What's your favorite muscle?
What? That's your opener?
Oh, whoops. I was trying so hard to keep up the act, but I guess I blew it with that question.
No, you're fine. I think I'll take a page from you, actually. I could stand to be a little less formal.
No fooling? Oh, that'd be swell, Prince Diamant. Hey there, Prince Diamant.
Prince Alfred, are you on your way to another workout session?
Yep. I thought I'd ask if you wanted to tag along. Is this a bad time?
It's a great time. I was just getting ready for some exercise myself.
Nice. So let's head on over. That all you got?
Hardly. Let's see how you handle this!
I'm ready to call it a day.
I think I am too. That was really great. It's funny. I never thought I'd end up crossing swords with a rival prince outside of a battlefield.
While smiling at that. It was a good workout.
I know our kingdom signed a non-aggression pact, but I never pictured this as an outcome. It was nice.
Come on, you can do better than it was nice. What about this? It was better than I could have dreamed. That's the way I'd put it.
That sounds about right. If our countries hadn't become allies in this war, we wouldn't have been able to spar together. I suppose that's something to be thankful for.
There you go, that's thinking positive.
It's nice to think that the two of us will come out of this war as friends.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm not so sure that's possible. Things won't always be like this.
They won't?
Afraid not. By the time the war's over, we'll be even better buddies!
I like the way you think, Prince Alfred. Prince Alfred, may I speak with you?
Sure thing, Prince Diamant.
Let's find a quiet spot. This needs to be a private conversation.
Now that we're settled, what's the big deal?
Prince Alfred, I share the following concern not as a friend, but as the Crown Prince of Brodia. As you know, the Kingdom of Brodia prioritizes military might above all else. Our kingdom is home to many ambitious people. That might explain those priorities. Our culture also teaches that it's honorable to gain things by force.
Go on.
Thanks to Queen Eve, our two kingdoms have signed a non-aggression pact. However...
You're saying you can't promise it'll last.
That's right.
What do you think will happen?
I have my own hopes, but I won't just force them upon my kingdom. The will of my people must come first. I have to fight for whatever future serves them best.
I understand. I'm in the same tight spot. That said, everything will be fine. You've got nothing to worry about.
How can you be sure?
Well, I mean, everyone from Brodia seems so nice.
I'm not sure if you're joking.
I can't speak for the whole kingdom, but all the Brodians I've met were nice enough. I don't think they want a war over nothing. I think things are gonna work out. I trust the good folks of Brodia that way.
You trust in the goodwill of others? Even the citizens of neighboring kingdoms?
People are people, no matter where they're from. Is trusting in them so bad?
No, it's not bad at all. In fact, trust might be the most important quality for a leader to have.
I'm with you on that one.
I'm glad to have met you, Prince Alfred. Here's to our growing friendship and trust as fellow crown princes of allied kingdoms.
Looking forward to working with you, Prince Diamant. I think this is the start of something beautiful between our kingdoms, and between us.
One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamant! Help! Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them? You handle them in battle just fine.
Well, it's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steel myself before engaging. That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
Okay, let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now imagine you're eating dinner at home and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
Well, that was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it. Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. Unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Flawless? Pardon the intrusion, Divine One. Sound asleep. Watching you sleep is making me sleepy. No, I mustn't doze off before the holy altar. Morning. I almost nodded off myself. Close call. It's Diamant. I've come to wake you. How should I do this? My voice booms, so even a gentle whisper might startle you. Oh! Sorry, I didn't know how to wake you. So I waited for you to wake yourself. Good morning.
That's the most concerned I've ever seen you look, Diamant.
Oh, Divine One. I apologize. Didn't think anyone else was here.
What's that you're holding?
This is a medal my father gave me a while back. A commendation from the king.
From King Morian.
I was with our troops during an intense battle against Illusia. We found ourselves surrounded. We needed to make a quick retreat, so I took command out of sheer desperation. When we returned, Father gave me this medal. It felt like the first time he saw me as a leader, but occasionally, I wonder, was it my leadership that got us home? Or was it pure luck? Perhaps I didn't earn this.
So, even the Crown Prince of Brodia suffers through moments of self-doubt.
Sorry to shatter the illusion. To protect my country's reputation, I must insist you keep this conversation private.
Of course. You saw me in a vulnerable moment with that corrupted soldier, so let's call it even. But I will say one thing. Knowing that you do have a vulnerable side makes me feel a bit closer to you. Vulnerability isn't always a bad thing.
You're a peculiar leader, Divine One. Divine One, I have to speak to you about... asleep. The first time I saw you here, I was just a child. You still look exactly the same. Serene in your slumber. You woke. Even right out of bed, you look as good as ever. Flattery? No. I really mean it. I've come to greet you, Divine One. Am I early? Strange. I feel like I can talk about anything with you. My medal, my father, things no one else knows. Good morning, and thank you. I was thinking about our chat. I'm glad I can be myself around you. Divine One, are you training?
Yes, I can't shake this feeling that I'm not strong enough. The truth is, I'm worried. And I feel weak. How can I restore peace to the world in this state?
Huh.
What is it, Diamant?
It's just surprising. I never would have guessed that the Divine One had doubts like this.
Of course I do. I worry a lot. My plate is full, and caterpillars keep dropping on it. You know what I mean, right?
Yes. And I see what you meant earlier about vulnerability. I feel closer to you too.
Really? All of a sudden? But you've seen this side of me before. I fled from that corrupted soldier in such a panic.
I remember. What I mean is, you make me feel safe enough to discuss my deepest concerns. If it weren't for you, I might still be clutching that medal and thinking about my father. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Divine One.
I feel the same way. I appreciate having an ally to confide in too. I suspect we have a lot in common.
You might be right.
Let's keep this up. We may seem guarded to the others, but I'll always be open to chat with you.
Divine One, I want to check on our supplies before... Oh, fast asleep. It is peaceful up here. Just open sky and clouds. I can see how easily one might fall asleep. Divine One, you're awake. Looks like I nodded off. Thanks for waking me. Coming in. Your sleep seems a bit restless today. You said vulnerability isn't always bad. It felt so reassuring then, but now, I worry. Wake up, Divine One. How are you feeling? Anything wrong? You can tell me. It's just the two of us. We can talk, right? Divine One, is this a good time to talk?
Sure. What is it, Diamant?
I'd like for you to have this.
You're giving me a ring?
I am. It's made from the metal my father gave to me. I had it melted down and recast.
The medal from your father? Why would you do that? It was so important to you.
In Brodia, medals and tokens change form whenever they change hands. It's tradition.
I don't know about this. I couldn't possibly take something so precious from you.
You wanted us to keep relying on each other, right? And offer mutual support? Think of this as a reminder. I'll always be around when you need me.
I see.
So, will you accept the ring, Divine One?
Well, Diamant, I'm not sure I'm worthy of such a personal gift. I guess I'll just have to do everything I can to live up to this.
So you will accept it?
I will.
I'm glad to hear it, Divine One.
This is actually pretty funny. I have something I'd like to give you as well.
The Pact Ring?
I was planning on giving this to you soon, but you beat me to the punch.
But this ring is so important.
So is the ring you just gave me. There's no one I'd rather have by my side, Diamant. I won't take no for an answer.
Don't worry. I enjoy fighting beside you too much to turn this down. I accept your gift. Amazing. It's like I can feel the history of the Divine Dragons. The history of Lethos itself.
I feel the history of Brodia within your ring as well, Diamant.
It's changed in form between fathers and sons. But that item tells the story of my kingdom.
If we hope to add worthwhile stories of our own, we'd better help each other out.
I'm not worried. When we work together, There's nothing we can't do. I vow to protect you, Divine One. From this point on, I will always fight by your side. It's me. I've come to greet you, Divine One. Fast asleep. I'm honored that you trust me, but I fear what the others may think of our vulnerabilities. I also fear that one morning you may not wake at all. Unfounded fears like that reveal how close I've grown to you and how I've grown to need you. Phew, I'm glad you're awake. I almost let you sleep in, you know. If you had, I could have taken you in for a few moments more. Still asleep. You do seem to enjoy your rest. Oh, look at that. The ring I gave you. You wear it even while sleeping. I sleep with the pact ring on, if I could. I'd even wear it during battle. Makes me think of peace. Do you hear how you've softened this prince of a kingdom of warriors? Hello. There's no rush, so please. Until you have to leave. Would you keep my ring on?
Fire Emblem. Engage.